Om Shakti, beautiful people, how are you today? Today I will speak some knowledge with you because it's time. We work a lot in Haridwar, so I think it's time for some knowledge. And the permission was also given to me to share some important things. First thing, spirituality is not logo, is not flowers, is not daydreaming, is not becoming a blue star. Spirituality, it is a path of self-realization and it is extremely difficult, painful, and it involves a lot of suffering. All the great masters, all the great yogis, they have said the same thing. Life is suffering, and one has to go through this suffering to attain enlightenment or moksha. Now, why do I say this? I say this because nowadays, in the last at least 100 years, there have been a lot of fake gurus which have promoted fake knowledge, fake compassion, and they have lost the people more than they have been before, unfortunately. This ideology that everything is perfect, life is beautiful, let us all love each other, I should always feel happy, this is nonsense. This is not the spiritual path. Spiritual path it's about overcoming your biggest fear, your biggest sufferings, and going to the depth of your being, which you have to go through a lot of karma. And this karma, it will be very difficult to process and painful. So don't think that if you come on the spiritual path, you're gonna start feeling, oh, I feel the sensation and this. It's not like that. You have to basically go to your judgment before you die. So practically, you get your judgment in this life, not after, and not going to hell or heaven or whatever. There is this guru, Sri Ravi Shankar, and others like him, which they have destroyed humanity, I would say so. They are teaching fake love, fake compassion, and I don't know if you realize this, but he's putting you in an illusion. He's promising you some dreams. He's making you forget the reality. He makes you think about something which is not real, and that is called illusion. Such guru have been existing, and even asuras can take human bodies. Even devatas can take human bodies. So remember that if a guru is powerful and it seems that he has a lot of powers and siddhis, it does not necessarily mean that he's a good person. Even asuras or demons can be enlightened. Remember this. So, if you want to go on the spiritual path, expect the most difficult thing. Expect to go through all your karma which you have accumulated since thousands of lives. And that's not an easy process, I tell you. It's not something very happy and you feel good. It's not like that. It's a big effort and it's very difficult. Buddha said life is suffering, and that is why it's suffering. Of course, you will attain nirvana, bliss, bhava samadhi, but that doesn't happen at the beginning, and not even in the middle. It happens at the end. Of course, you'll get a lot of power, inner confidence in your sight, in yourself, but the suffering will be there, the obstacles will be there, and it might be difficult. So, whenever you see these people promoting blue star attitude, I call it blue star is like these people who are wearing like Om t-shirt and chanting all the time, crying from for no sense, and say, "Oh, everything is good. Let us love each other. Oh, let him hurt me. If he wants to hurt me, who am I to judge? Let him do whatever he wants. I'm just a witness." No, this is completely ignorance, my friends. God doesn't want foolish people, and God doesn't want ignorant people and idiots. God wants the most powerful people on this path, and people. God wants confident people, disciplined people, and that is not happen. It is not happening if you have a bad attitude. And remember this, again and again I say it, run from these people which I promise you dreams, because they will never come. Read Adi Shankaracharya, read the works of Buddha, read the works of Vasistha Muni, read Brahma Sutra, read the Upanishads, read the Puranas, and you will see how different is reality from what they are teaching. Remember this. Otherwise, you're gonna live a dream, a beautiful dream, but that dream which you're living in your own mind, it will take you out from this reality, and you'll lose your life, and you will end up later when you're old and see, I have not realized anything. And in the Art of Living Foundation, there are so many people like that. I was part of the Art of Living Foundation also at the beginning. For some time, I did a lot of work for them. But I was blessed by Ma Devi to open my eyes before my soul was corrupted too much. So keep in mind this thing. Don't waste your life, because your life is the most precious thing. And another thing which is completely the opposite of what Guru Sri Sri Ravi Shankar is teaching, a life, it's about spiritual life, it's about being the most selfish person. Because in the spiritual path, you don't have any time to waste or use for nothing and for others. You use it on yourself. And the moment you realize why you are what you are, then naturally it will come from you to do something, because you realize nothing belongs to you, nothing is yours. And when you do something from inside to outside, that's the real seva. Not because you have to do it, I feel good, no. You don't feel good, you don't need to do it. But if you do it, then it becomes real seva. And that is the real seva. And I know so many people from Altar Living Foundation and other spiritual foundation like that, after 10, 15, 20 years of being there, they have completely lost their minds. They are either schizophrenic, either they have other mental diseases. And this is the result of this blue star attitude. So please, I beg you all, come back to reality and don't give them more power than they already have. They have created so much evil on this earth, and it is time to stop. And you can also put a stop to that. Stop the ignorance and don't be a fool. Remember that this life, it is for you to attain moksha and enlightenment, not to spend it in useless dreams. Om Shakti.